Hey guys, before we get into the game, I want to show you Gnar's most important mechanic, and it has to do with his mini-form jump. You need about 98 to 100 range, and basically you want to dash in mini-form. That'll give you a double dash, and you want to spam R during it. This will extend the range of your ulti and catch your opponents off guard. This is great for solo killing, great in team fighting, and just like that, it makes the animation much quicker. Otherwise, you would have to do something like this, which is very predictable. So yeah, great mechanic to have in your arsenal. Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing Rise versus Gnar, and this is on a master tier account. So the reason we're playing Gnar is because he got a very good early game buff, and the buff in question is his Q cooldown used to be 20 seconds at rank 1, but now it is 16. So basically what happens is you get -4 seconds, then -3 seconds, -2 seconds, and -1 seconds, and ultimately the buff is like non-existent once you actually max out your Q. But until you hit level 9, you get -4 seconds at 1 point, -3 seconds at 2 points, -2 at 3, and then -1 at 4 points, and then pretty much you're the same champion as before once you max out your Q. But it's a very nice buff. It means you can duel more. And you're going to notice we are versus a Garen here. He has Flash, Ghost, and Phase Rush. He probably has a Nimbus Cloak as well. So because we're versus Garen, it's very difficult for Garen to reach Gnar. I went D-Blade. If you're versus another champion that can actually get on you, you know, like Jax, Fiora, anyone that can fight you, like actually fight you, you would go D-Shield to help with your early game. And then we have Triumph for the scaling, and then Alacrity for early game, and also some scaling. And we have Unflinching because all their champions have crowd control, which will increase the value of my health. And then Unflinching just makes it so I am just tankier at all phases of the game, unlike Overgrowth, which kind of takes some time to scale. So we're just playing for our graph stacks here. Very happy getting these graph stacks. And then here, we can level W or we can level E. Probably not E, we'll see. But here we're just focusing on CSing. Make sure you get all the CS, it's very important. So we're at 12, we haven't missed a single one. And then we're gonna ward here. And then we walk over here. And just try to, you know, poke this guy out a bit. Make sure you don't tank tower while you're doing it. Okay, so it looks like I will put a point into E, and then here we got Grasp. So yeah, I don't expect to really solo kill him until later. You know, Gnar level 1 and 2 is not the best. But now that the cooldown is so short, it is pretty nice because, oh, I missed the boomerang. But that's okay, because I have to wait 4 less seconds to get it back, you know? Less of a punish. Okay, so we are pretty much already double his CS at this point. And then here what we're going to look for is we're going to look for an EW. Auto Q. And then look at that cooldown on my Q, by the way. It's already up. So basically, his early game skirmishing got buffed quite a bit. And then we're just going to Q to last hit that. And then, okay, I have a decent amount of health. It's hard to go for... Oh, okay, there's a bad guy here. I'm probably dead here, but I'm going to at least make Garen flash for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and when he flashes for it, it increases the amount of time he has to spend trying to kill me. So his recall is going to be a bit delayed. I don't think I'll be able to freeze, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're going to get Longsword, and we're going to get Boots, and then we're also going to get a... we could not get a Pink Ward because we flew out of the fountain. But notice, because I make him use his Flash to kill me, I actually get most of the wave. I only lost 1 melee, and then we can go into a slow push from there. Alright, so we're still up 9 CS. Unfortunately, we did get ganked by the Lilia. It's quite unexpected. They have like really horrible gank setup, but I was really overextended, so I was kind of making it easy for him. But I have procced my Grasp quite a number of times. By the way, Grasp did get nerfed a while back, so it's not as effective as it used to be. But it is still like free stats. It's not too horrible. The other option would be Fleet Footwork, which is also great. So when in doubt, you can go Fleet Footwork, but Grasp is pretty good in a free matchup like this, where you can just get the auto attack for free. By the way, if you didn't know, Gnar's auto attack range does ooh, whoopsies, missed the boomerang. Does increase with levels. So my auto attack range is kind of short early on, but once I get some more levels in me, I'll have a higher range. Okay, so here we're gonna go for the Q. Kind of want more grass stacks. And be very careful with Eing when you're in mini. You might actually go into his tower if you're not careful. Look for Q. Okay. Okay, nice. Get that. Stun. Oh, okay. So if I went for the boulder, I would actually lose a lot of health there to a tower shot. So I didn't go for it. But notice how low my Q cooldown is. This is actually really great. Like, you do not get punished that much at all if you don't pick up your rock or you happen to moose your boomerang. It's just such a short cooldown. Okay, so pretty much my kill angle is whenever I can find a Mega Gnar angle with my mini dash into Mega Transition. And I just want to land Qs on this guy. He's making it kind of difficult for me. Okay, nice, not bad. And yeah, the more Qs you land, the better for your lane. Okay, got my grasp, not bad. I am level 6, so I can look for an all-in pretty soon. Okay, looking for the W, looking for the R. Okay, unfortunately, it doesn't really kill him or anything. So I'm gonna look for Boulder Poke. It's okay to use your R as Gnar, because half the time you don't even have it anyways. I know this guy has no ghost, so I can kind of out-kite him. Just look for more auto attacks. Very good. Oh, here he is again. Here he is again. Quite unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. We'll go for I mean, Phage is probably just the best. And then a pink ward. A pink ward would have helped there. I would actually be able to see if Lily is coming up or not and be able to react in time. Oh, so we got a question in chat. We said, how do you recommend dealing with Garen's out of combat healing? Chances are you're not going to be able to kill him if he uses his healing properly, but notice the CS gap. I'm still up 4 CS, and I have yet to collect the CS on my tower. So basically, if he's going to stand back to heal, you're just going to develop a CS lead naturally. And then that's good enough, usually. Right, so here we're going to finally ward. We're just going to hold and just wait. No need to really do anything crazy here with the wave. Just look for a slow push. See, he wants grubs. Okay, so I can develop into a bit of a faster slow push. So I chunked out some of the backline, but I don't want it to be on his side just yet. Okay, we see that guy. All right, and then at this point, we just Q. I'm pretty sure this one-shots. Yep, my champion's OP. Look at that cooldown. It's absolutely wonderful. Nice. There is this over here. I'm going to go ahead and start this up. Okay then. I mean, I don't think this is really that great for him. Pretty sure he's yeah, pretty sure that Garen is cooked. Okay. So we have some fruit available. I'm going to help with this. And this will give us alacrity stacks as well. So this is always great. Helping out on the grubs is something you always want to do, assuming your wave state is fine. And the only time your wave state would not be fine is if you're getting frozen on. But look, the wave is even, so Garen is losing exactly the same amount as I am. And don't be fooled by the scoreline. We are actually up pressure on this guy. We are still winning lane very hard. And then here I can recall. I don't want to stay around because he might stop me, but if he stops me, I'll get a somewhat decent trade. He's going to time at me probably. Look for another Q. Look for an oh, no R. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so he does have kill pressure on me because I am mini Gnar. I have to be a little scared. I'm just going to dash away. I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's see. We can receive the wave here. Looking for Q. I don't have dash. As long as I am able to... Oh, gosh. Okay, it's going to be a 1-for-1. Not too shabby. I don't think you actually win that, by the way, TF, so might want to be a little bit careful. But yeah, this Lilia is like really on my nuts this game. He's quite the fan. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, Sheen is very great. We'll go Sheen. We don't need the attack speed from Hearthbound Axe. It's okay not to. So what TF actually messed up here, what he should have done is he should have stayed top and he should have just shoved. And then I could cover mid. That would be better for him, but this is no disadvantage to me. Like, I don't lose anything for it. It's just TF that actually loses. Because look at this travel time. He went from top lane all the way to mid lane. He lost like 4 CS while he was doing that. Whereas if he just shoved in top lane for me, then he would get all the CS, I would get all the mid CS, nobody would lose anything. But like I said, this doesn't affect me, this just affects TF, so TF kind of messed up there. Alright, so we see Lilia, he's bot. I have my grass kind of readying up if Boomerang does hit there. Okay, just gonna back off a little bit, you know, asserting some dominance there. Got my boulder back. Okay, missed, so didn't get really anything. But I do have my Sheen proc. And then I have my W here. Then you kind of want to just save your E for when Garen Qs. Because he can't really get on you if you do that. Alright, we're gonna shove out here. I wonder how much value my grasp has given me so far. 43 health, damage dealt, 215. Okay, so we're gonna E away. We also had the boomerang coming back in case he okay, well, everybody just loves me today, huh? Okay, return kill, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see what I can do here. Ah, close, close, close. Almost. If I flashed a different angle, then I would actually get out. But unfortunately, I did die in the end. Alright, so next item we're gonna go is gonna be Sterak's Gauge. The reason for this is Sterak's Gauge is a direct counter to Garen's ulti. Garen's gonna see you low, then he's gonna press R on you, and then your Sterak's is gonna absorb all the damage. So we're going Sterak's Gauge for that reason. Alright, so we're losing a lot of minions top here, but look, it doesn't matter. I could be 4 deaths, it doesn't matter. As long as you're pressuring, I'm up a level, I'm up 20 CS. I'm down plates now because of Galio, but we were hard winning. Alright, and then we're gonna hop on this minion here, E, and then get some of these minions here. Bam, Q, and then auto. Gonna miss that one, no big deal. No big deal. And then prep the minions like this. Just the most forward fronting one takes max damage from the Q, so you can just hit the other minions, chunk them down so that the Q does a lot more damage. And then by the way, your E does provide attack speed in mini form, so use it when you're hitting towers. It's very, very useful. Very, very useful. And then if you happen to be pre-plates, your melee attacks do more damage to the tower, so you're gonna want to do that as well. Use your Q. Bam. Q again. And then use E for attack speed, and you get the free tower just like that. Very nice. Then you have my boomerang up again. Go wave clear again. Put an extra point in R. See if there's anything I can yoink in this jungle here. Probably not. I should probably just leave. There is a scary guy, Lilia, here. Been on me all game. I'm sure he was more than happy to get on me again, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna stay. We have a lot of gold, but notice how the wave is like pretty close by. You don't want to just base. You want to get the wave high. This is what we call high because you're up high in their side of the lane, right? Whereas the other one is low if you're stuck on your side of the lane because you're not high up. All right, and then we're gonna recall. We have a couple components we can buy here. Very good. We could buy boots, but I don't think we really need that right now. This is much better to buy. And then we're gonna go for trinket swap into blue trinket here. By the way, if you didn't know, you get bonus armor, MR, and AD while you are in Mega Gnar. It says, yeah, 477 health, 30 armor, 34 MR, and 28 AD, and it scales off of levels. Yo, maybe just happy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so Garen is shoving out bot right now. I could teleport to defend, but maybe after I do this wave. I could also just stay up here because it looks like they are on Rift. Yeah, he is on Rift, so I'm gonna stack up my Mega here, and this is where we take over the game with our Mega Gnar. So we're on the way here. This is actually looking pretty okay. And we have to look for a Mega Gnar ult. And we're just going for the Lilia. Lilia is the most fed member. Bam. Okay then. And then we're gonna help a little bit with this. Caitlyn should go bot lane here, because I don't really want to recall or use my TP to defend. Looks like some crazy stuff going on over there. Actually, let me hit this. Yeah. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I've been doing with Trick2G a lot. He's taught me a lot about Rift Herald usage and how you can really maximize the gold efficiency there. Just gonna kill this guy. Okay, so I queued after my auto attack went off, and what that does is that enhances my auto attack to do the Triforce damage. So that's how I got the kill and not TF there. Alright, so what I want to do with this Rift is I want to get some T2 towers. Now, I'm not sure which T2 towers just yet. I've yet to decide because, you know, tempo and all that. We don't know what play we can go for until I actually see the map state when I have an actual available play. For now, we're going to recall. We're going to get these flames before we do. It's 1 ability haste per, so it's pretty high value. And then from there, what I'm going to do is tenacity gives, or Sterak's Gauge gives tenacity, so we don't need to build more tenacity. Like you could, because they have like a lot of CC, but you don't want to go too hard into one stat if you can avoid it. We're going to get this red buff here. So the best time to use Herald is actually when like people are focused on Dragon. And what I notice here is that top tower or bot tower is kind of low, so I could get a double Herald where I crash into this and then go all the way in their base and then crash into the next one. I could get a lot of gold there. I don't really care about fighting this guy. I do care, however, if he tries to stop my wave. That's the one thing I do care about. I can't face check him because he's Garen. Rule number 1, do not face check the Garen, guys. Rush Garen is still real. It's been a thing since season 1, so don't face check him and you'll be completely fine. Alright, so we see everybody thanks to TF ulti. And I do kind of want to fight this guy. I do have my Sterak's, so I don't have to be scared. And then I have my, there we go. Yeah, this guy just does not win. And if I kill him, I can actually... I can use my Rift. Okay, so that is so big for the game. Notice, laning phase, I got fucking spam ganked. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not falling behind in levels, as long as you have CS, you can carry the game. So what we're going to do here is we are going to kill this fast. Oh, gosh. I need this to die before Herald gets low. All right, and then we're on limited time here, so we're going to take this Rift. We're not going to go into this tower directly here. We're going to go into the bot lane one. Hopefully, Lilia doesn't do anything to me. All right, we're swerving, and bam, we're in. I don't think I can actually kill this. Yeah, okay, but it's very low, so that's going to be something I can collect later on. And then I just want to get out of here. I don't want to mess with Lilia or whoever can come here. Oh, that is a triple rose. Always go for the triple rose. This is always worth greeting for. I will greet for it every time. No questions asked. That's 60 XP. 60 XP for me, but 60 XP for everybody else on my team. So yeah, I think there is possibly a Galio behind me. So I'm going to back off a little bit here, get some of these senders. And then there's some more roses around here. So we're just going to go on a rose collecting journey. Here's the nice thing about top lane. You are kind of on an island half the time where you're not really involved in some of the plays. So you can just go around collecting roses and not really get punished. My tempo is kind of bad here, though. I do kind of want to recall because there is an Otacon spawn, but Otacon should never be a insta-pull type of objective. Like, if you're insta-pulling Otacon, you're trolling, right? It happens a lot in low elo. I smurf quite a bit, right? And I'll see people just freaking pull that shit. Okay, we're gonna Q. We're gonna look for the R. Q, W. Just standard combo. Q. Okay. Q. I do believe my Sterak's is up, so I'm chilling. I did back up there because I got a little bit spooked. All right, and then we're gonna Q this Lilia, and that guy should probably die. All right, that's revenge for laning phase. Very nice. All right, I see this Garen. Another kill for me. And then look, because I got this bot tower super low earlier, now it's just one shot. I get all that gold. Look at my gold, 3k gold. And that's why you always want to take the Rift Herald as a top laner. You know, your jungler might be like, what the heck is this guy doing? Is he trolling? But no, trust me. If you know what to do with Rift Herald, you will carry the game. And look at that, 550 gold bounty. I had 0 ganks, 0 help, right? Compared to Mr. Garen over here, who had ganks from 3 ganks from Lilia, 1 gank from Galio. But I am the one that is remaining standing and winning. All right, so here we have so much gold. What do we want to buy is the question. So from here, there's a couple builds you can go into. But first, we're gonna get our tab eyes. You could go damage build. For example, you could go, oh, I don't want armored advance straight up. You could go like Wit's End to just like literally 1v9. You could go Black Cleaver to help you out in the 1v1. I think what we're gonna go is we're gonna go Wit's End because we do have a lot of AP champions on the enemy team. They have Lilia, they have Galio, and they have Kai'Sa, who does like half AP damage. So Wit's End is going to be great for us. And notice we don't have Mercury Treads, but we do have Wit's End, and we do have Sterak's Gauge. Now these two items both have tenacity. That's 20% and 20%. That's actually higher than Mercury Treads. All right, so here I don't care. I'm just gonna step on this guy, be like, what up? If I can get my my passive here. He's in a very bad spot. Okay, so I didn't get my passive off. That's okay. And this also diversifies our damage spread a little bit by giving us a little bit more magic damage. By the way, there is something going on over there, but I am just kind of silently watching the minimap. Okay, so I do have my teleport. I think my ward just got cleared, so I can't really go. I'm going to ping them off because I don't really want to fight this. I kind of just want to get this wave, get my level 16 ASAP. And I'm bringing this wave in. By the way, notice while all this shenanigans is happening, they're losing waves. By the way, there's a fight, and they're hard committed to this fight at this point. I just have to fight it. I mean, I'm kind of Thanos here. Hello, team? Hello? Hello? We have Hekromar? That's not good. Why didn't we fight it, guys? Like, there's a Drake, too. Oh, well. So, my team made the mistake of not fighting with me. Okay, it might look like I'm fucking sprinting it, but I promise you I'm not just sprinting it. The reason it's a mistake by my enemy team, by my ally team, is because... oh, by the way, Galio's ghosting. Gonna need that third tenacity item. Okay, buddy. But the reason my team is trolling is because they used all their fucking cooldowns to kill Caitlyn. Now, Hecarim has R, TF has his stuff, and then Alistar can do things, right? But they all fucking just left me to 1v4. And that was easily have been an ace in our favor. Most blatant ghosting by this Galio, by the way. If you didn't know, I am live on Twitch. Okay, so I'm gonna go Jack Show probably. Yeah, Jack Show's fine. All right, and then we go back to the bot lane, and we are gonna be very close to level 16. Okay. Looks like that guy might be dead. Looks pretty good. We're just gonna keep shooting. There's a ward here. I don't really care about it. I'm just gonna keep going. No one is really defending my top towers. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep shoving for now. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna keep shoving. Because if Garen doesn't base soon, he's gonna lose the game straight up. Because we can just end here.
An enemy has been slain.
All right, and then by the way, once you're level 16 on Gnar, you can literally just press R because your Mega Gnar cooldown is higher than your ulti cooldown. So you should press R every time when you're level 16 on Gnar. Alright, and then... You shouldn't be that scared, guys. Okay, I really want to do something here. Okay, well this sucks. Kinda have to back off a bit. W... I'm kinda dead here. Oh well. There's a Galio TP. Nice, good escape. Nice, not bad, not bad. Alright, and we kinda just want some extra health here. Oh, he said hello. This is a ranked game, by the way. What the heck are they doing? Okay, yeah, I think they want the Baron. They haven't started it yet, so it's actually pretty good so far. Yeah, we have Alistar R. They're wasting a lot of time, so they're never going to get this Baron in time. That's actually pretty good. And I have Teleport on these wards. So we're going to have a very, very good front to back angle here. And let's see, what item do I want? I kind of want Elixir of Iron here. And I'm going to pour it actually like directly on them. Okay, I'm going to provide vision, and then I'm just going to go. Okay, and then here I am. Hello. And then if we can... I don't really care about that guy. We can probably end the game here. Hey, yo, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Let's end the game. Hello? You want to kill that bad? You don't want to end the game? Yeah, ending's overrated anyways, right? Alright, so we're kind of on the lookout for this Galio E. There we go. Use my Caitlyn as leverage. Help my Caitlyn out. My Caitlyn's dead. Alright, it's just me. I do have my Sterak's right now. Okay, and then we're just gonna ult this guy, and then we're just gonna end. Get me out of here. No risk taken, and just like that, bam, easy win. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.